Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing video. In honor of Pokemon Day and today's Pokemon Presents, I thought it would be fun to break down every time Pokemon has been referenced in Animal Crossing and every Poke Easter egg I can find. So if you're a fan of Animal Crossing and or Pokemon, be sure to leave a like on the video and let's jump straight in. Now, Animal Crossing is full of references to other Nintendo IPs and video games such as Mario and Zelda, but did you know Pokemon has also featured in Animal Crossing? There's not many references or crossovers compared to other franchises, but they do exist. Pokemon was first referenced in the original Animal Crossing in 2001 with the Pokemon Pikachu item. This item is based on the Pokemon Pikachu 2GS, which is a step counter and virtual pet. It was obtained when asking villagers for work or through doing favours for them and must be delivered to another villager. It's a pretty cool reference. The second Pokemon reference in the original Animal Crossing was the Pokemon Pokeball design pattern. This was found on an official Animal Crossing e-reader card released alongside the GameCube. When the Pokeball design card was scanned in Animal Crossing, the Pokeball pattern could then be obtained and used as flooring and wallpaper on signposts and even as umbrellas and clothing items. Weirdly, this Pokemon reference was only found in the US version of Animal Crossing, as for some reason the Japanese e-reader sets didn't include the Pokeball card design. Now, unfortunately, there aren't really any Pokemon references in Animal Crossing Wild World. However, as you probably know, players can wish upon a star during meteor showers. In Wild World and again later in New Leaf, successful wishes during meteor showers are later granted with a letter from the implied character Wishy the Star, and this may be a reference to Jirachi, the mythical wish Pokemon. Wishy the Star will of course grant your wish in Animal Crossing according to the letters, which sounds a lot like Jirachi's Pokédex entry at the time, including a legend states that Jirachi will make true any wish. It is said to make true any wish that people desire. And finally, Jirachi is said to make wishes come true. The timeline of Wishy the Star makes sense given Jirachi, the star-shaped wish Pokemon, was introduced in Generation 3 and Emerald released only a couple of months before Wild World. So personally, I like to think Wishy is inspired by Jirachi. Now, the biggest Pokemon and Animal Crossing crossover happened more recently and was of course the Pokeball scavenger hunt in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. To celebrate the launch of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go EEVEE back in 2018, a Pokemon inspired event took place and introduced several Pokeball and EEVEE themed items. The objective was to collect Pokeball Gyroid crafting materials, reach certain milestones and craft the Pokemon items. 6 items were available, including the EEVEE rug, EEVEE table, giant stuffed EEVEE which is just adorable, the Pokeball chair and the Pokeball rug. 3 clothing items were also available, including the EEVEE tee, the EEVEE costume and of course the EEVEE hood. All really cool items. I guess Nintendo and Game Freak wanted to promote the EEVEE version of Let's Go because no Pikachu items were included in the crossover event. And sadly, these Pokemon items weren't moved over to Animal Crossing Complete when that launched at the end of 2024, although can still be seen in the game if players previously obtained them before transferring their save data. However, as a bonus, if you want to see me running around Whistle Pass in an EEVEE outfit, be sure to scan my camper card. Unfortunately, that's pretty much it for official Pokemon references and crossovers in Animal Crossing. However, an honourable mention has to be given to the purple ringoid Gyroid in Animal Crossing New Horizons, who looks suspiciously like Driftloon, the purple balloon Pokemon. But I'll let you decide whether Driftloon is one of the Gyroid developers' favourite Pokemon, or nothing more than a coincidence. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to post Pika in the comments just to let me know you did, and be sure to include if you think we'll ever see an Animal Crossing and Pokemon crossover again in the future. I'd love to know. Thank you of course the Patreon and channel members for supporting this content. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.